why does God wire men this way? Okay, now to explain this, I need to do an anatomy lesson. Okay, y'all okay? We'll call this the girl's heart. And in the interest of keeping everything at least PG-13, we will refer to this as the place of happiness. Now, at some fundamental level, this is every man's basic interest in a woman. It's true. It's true. Now, women say, well, that's terrible. Yes, there shouldn't be about that. It should be about companionship and fellowship and sharing. He's interested in this, and he's supposed to be. That's the way God wired men. But what men fail to understand is the key to this is this. And if a man successfully touches this, she gives him the green light, and now he can touch this. So this sex drive, guys, is God's way of constantly reminding a man, and it keeps coming back, it like never stops, you know, just on average, a man will feel the need for sexual release on about every 72 hours. That's every 3 days. Some more, some less. But seriously, the reason that keeps coming back is to motivate the man, be nice to the girl. You got to be nice to the girl. You got to be attention to the girl. And really, single women. I don't know, how many single women are watching this, but inevitably there's single women here, and that's great. And a lot will be watching this. But, when a woman gives a man this before marriage, she is a nitwit of astronomical proportions. If you were just to give it to him, you would be a nitwit, a moron. That's what women are doing today. They're coughing this up front, which is every man's basic fundamental interest in a woman. You've already given him everything he wants. And then we sit around and say, well, aren't you going to marry me? Aren't you going to spend more time with me? Aren't you going to... No, he's not. Why won't? Because you're an idiot. That's why I don't do that. Give him that thing. You make that boy earn it. If there ain't no ring, you ain't getting the thing. Is what you need to tell him. No, seriously, girl, I don't know what. There's something that really happened in the female culture. I think it's because of the women's lib thing, and they think, well, now we can go out and we can be as sexual as men and stuff like that. But they are fighting against their own interests. There are millions of women in America today that are so frustrated they can never get this. They can never get this. You know why? Because they're dumb. I'm serious. I don't mean it in a mean way, but they're doing a dumb thing, like just coughing this up to every guy that comes along, thinking this. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Now, every woman's basic interest in a man is this. What a lot of women fail to recognize is the key to this is this. And if you touch that, he gives you the green light, and you can touch this. So I thought you said women weren't supposed to do that. Outside of marriage, inside of marriage, you got to work it this way. Outside of marriage, you defeat yourself. But inside of marriage, you have to realize this is a very important deal. A lot of women treat this like a side issue. It is not a side issue in marriage. It is the central issue. It truly is. And I'm going to really explain this in greater detail tomorrow. You get this right, things will flow a lot better in your life. You try and discard it. It shouldn't be about that. He shouldn't be interested in sex. He's a pig. You are fighting now against your own interest doing it that way. You've got to be smart about this, girls. And this is important. I got to tell you, girls, if it weren't for this, we probably really wouldn't deal with y'all. I know that sounds terrible, but I'm just telling you like it is. You take that out, man, I don't think we'd go through the trouble, honestly. This is a game you got to let him know he can win with you. And we'll talk more about this in detail tomorrow. But the crazy thing about it, see, is the key to what you want, here's the door. And for the guys, for what you want, here's the door. And it is the perfect standoff.